How often do you stare into your fridge trying to figure out the fastest thing to make for dinner? I'm going to show you how to make 4 recipes that are all ready in just 30 minutes or less that you can leave the dinner time stress behind. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taylor from The Girl on Bloor. I'm all about sharing easy meal prep strategies that you can save time, money, and stress. Life gets busy, and some nights you need a dinner option that's fast and easy without having to reach for takeout menus. But just because you're tight on time doesn't mean that you have to be short on flavor. Today I'll be showing you how to make 4 30-minute dinner recipes that are super delicious but also quick and easy. If you're guilty of always leaving dinner to the last minute, I've got you covered. In today's video, we'll be making pizza stuffed chicken, sheet pan lemony chicken and asparagus, my favorite loaded sweet potato fries, and these yummy copycat P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps. If you're looking for even more healthy dinner ideas like these ones, I've got lots to choose from in my 4-week meal plan, which I've linked to in the description below. All right, enough talk, let's dive right in. We're going to kick things off by making my delicious pizza stuffed chicken, Hasselback style. This recipe offers a low-carb spin on everyone's favorite weekend food and is ready in just half an hour. To start, preheat the oven to 400 degrees and prep your ingredients. Because you'll be stuffing your toppings into little slits in your chicken breasts, you'll need to slice them up super thinly so that they'll fit. Thinly slice about half a cup of mushrooms and about half a cup of green peppers. You could also use red onions or any of your other favorite pizza toppings. Just make sure that they are toppings that can be sliced thinly enough to fit, and I recommend no more than 2 to 3 toppings total. For my final topping, I'm using turkey pepperoni. Regular pepperoni will work too, but turkey pepperoni is lighter in calories and I don't eat pork, so that's what works for me. Once you've got your toppings, you'll grate 1 cup of mozzarella cheese and then get out some pizza sauce. Okay, now you're ready to prepare your chicken. Take 4 chicken breasts, today I'm using 3 because I don't need as many leftovers, and cut some slits into them. Make sure that the slits are as long and as deep as possible, cutting lengthwise across each breast. Add your chicken to a parchment-lined baking sheet, then season with salt and pepper. Now you're good to add your toppings and sauce. Add a little bit of pizza sauce in each slit, then stuff with your mushrooms, green peppers, and pepperoni. Now pop them into the oven for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes are up, remove from the oven, top with cheese, and then bake another 10 minutes until the cheese is nice and melty. The cooking times will vary here depending on how large your chicken breasts are and how much you've managed to stuff into each one, so I recommend using a meat thermometer to make sure that the internal temperature of the chicken has reached 165 degrees in the thickest part of the breast. Okay, you're ready to dig in. Top your pizza chicken with a bit of Italian seasoning and red chili flakes if you'd like, then serve and enjoy. I like to serve mine with a little arugula salad on the side, drizzled with my favorite ever homemade honey Dijon dressing. I've linked to my homemade salad dressing post and YouTube video in case you'd like to make healthier dressings to keep on hand for last minute dinners like these. They really do come in handy. And there you have it, a low carb take on a classic. You can store any leftovers in the fridge for up to 5 days in glass meal prep containers and reheat in the microwave. Just make sure to sprinkle some water over top first so that the chicken doesn't dry out. You could also freeze the uncooked or even cooked pizza chickens for up to 3 months. What I like to do is freeze the raw chicken with the veggies stuffed inside. When you're ready to have them for dinner, let them thaw overnight in the fridge before baking as usual. Otherwise, you can defrost the cooked chicken breasts overnight in the fridge and then microwave or throw them in the oven to reheat them from there. Okay, next we're going to make this lemony sheet pan chicken and asparagus. This recipe has the best of both worlds, less cooking time and less dishes. All you'll need is a cutting board, a small bowl, and 1 sheet pan. Start by preheating the oven to 425 degrees and prep your ingredients. Mince 4 cloves of garlic, slice 1 cup of baby potatoes in half, and then trim the ends off of 1 bunch of asparagus. You'll also need 4 chicken cutlets or 2 chicken breasts that have been cut in half lengthwise. You could use boneless skinless chicken thighs for this recipe, but they've got more fat and will increase the calorie count even if they are more flavorful, so choose what's best for you. Now you'll make the sauce. In a small bowl, mix together 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, the minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of dried or fresh parsley, half a teaspoon of dried rosemary, and half a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Add the sliced baby potatoes and chicken to a parchment-lined baking sheet, toss with the lemony sauce, and bake in the oven for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes is up, add the asparagus to the pan and bake it all together for an additional 8 to 10 minutes. You don't want to add the asparagus in too early, otherwise it'll overcook. Now you're ready to serve and enjoy. I told you this recipe was super easy. It's ready in a pinch and you won't have to stress about doing a lot of dishes afterwards. It's also great for leftovers. Store individual portions in glass meal prep containers in the fridge for up to 5 days and reheat in the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes. I recommend sprinkling some water over top of the chicken before popping it in the microwave to make sure that it doesn't dry out. You can also freeze the chicken by itself for up to 3 months and then let it thaw in the fridge overnight before sprinkling some water over top and then reheating in the microwave for a minute or 2. I don't recommend freezing the potatoes or asparagus, unfortunately. If I have leftovers about to go bad from this recipe, I'll freeze the chicken for salads, quesadillas, wraps, and more, so it's nice to have that option. Okay, moving on to recipe number 3. If you're looking for something more indulgent without all the extra calories, you'll love these easy loaded sweet potato fries that we're going to make next. They're actually ready in under 30 minutes with just 20 minutes of cooking time. And they're vegetarian to boot, making them a budget-friendly veggie packed option. To start, preheat the oven to 450 degrees. Add 1 bag of frozen sweet potato fries to a parchment-lined baking sheet, and then bake according to the package instructions. Usually it takes about 20 minutes. There are lots of options for healthy frozen sweet potato fries that you can find in the natural foods aisle at your local grocery store. While the fries are cooking, prep your ingredients. For this recipe, I'm going with a Tex-Mex theme. Drain and rinse 1 can of black beans and dice up 1 red pepper, slice up 4 green onions, thinly slice 1 jalapeno pepper, chop about 1/4 cup of cilantro, and then grate 1 cup of cheese. I personally like using mozzarella or cheddar, but you can use whatever you have on hand. After your toppings are prepped, you're going to make the avocado cilantro sauce, which adds the perfect finishing touch. Add 1 ripe avocado, half a cup of chopped cilantro, half a cup of sour cream, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and half a teaspoon of salt to a food processor, blender, or magic bullet. Blend until smooth, then set aside. You're going to drizzle your loaded fries with it once they're done cooking. Pull the cooked fries out of the oven, sprinkle your cheese over top, and then broil for 2 to 3 minutes until the cheese is melted. Put the cheese-covered fries on a plate and finish them off with your toppings and the avocado cilantro sauce. One of the great things about this recipe is that you can switch up the toppings to whatever you're in the mood for, or use up whatever you have on hand in the fridge. Store any leftovers in the fridge for 3 to 5 days. Just make sure to separate the fries and the toppings. When you're ready to eat, reheat the fries in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes and then add your fresh toppings. Okay, on to 30-minute dinner number 4. Last but not least, we're going to make a copycat version of P.F. Chang's chicken lettuce wraps. This version is quick and healthy, and the best part is that you don't have to leave the comfort of your own home to enjoy them. To start, prep your ingredients. Finely chop 1 pound of shiitake or oyster mushrooms, then dice up 1 yellow onion, mince 4 cloves of garlic, mince 1 tablespoon of ginger, finely chop up 1 can of water chestnuts, and slice up 4 green onions. You'll also need half a cup of matchstick carrots and 1 head of lettuce. I buy the matchstick carrots to save time, but you could also grate a whole carrot. I also find that romaine lettuce holds the ingredients best since it's a heartier lettuce, but you could also use Boston leaf lettuce like the OG P.F. Chang's version. Now that your ingredients are prepped, you're going to make the yummy filling. Heat 1 tablespoon of sesame oil in a large frying pan over medium-high heat, then add the mushrooms and cook for 45 minutes until the juices start to release. Then you'll add in 1 pound of ground chicken and season with a pinch of salt. Break up the chicken with a spoon, cooking for 2 minutes until lightly browned. Add in the yellow onion, minced garlic, ginger, 2 tablespoons of low-sodium soy sauce, then your water chestnuts and carrots. If you want your lettuce wraps to have an extra kick, you can also add in 1 or 2 tablespoons of sriracha. Mix that all together and saute for about 8 to 10 minutes until the chicken is fully cooked and the veggies are tender. Remove the skillet from the heat, stir in the green onions, and then it's time to assemble your lettuce wraps. This recipe is a great copycat version of the restaurant version, and you don't even have to get out of your sweats to enjoy it. Freeze the filling for up to 3 months and then serve in fresh lettuce cups, or store everything separately in the fridge for up to 5 days. You can even turn the lettuce wraps into mason jar salads, which are a great option for your work week lunches. Just add the filling to the bottom of the mason jar and top it with chopped lettuce. How fast were all these recipes? These dishes are a lifesaver when you're looking for a quick and easy dinner solution and can be stored as leftovers in the fridge to enjoy throughout the week. Some components of these recipes can be frozen, but the beauty of these meals is that they're all ready super fast from scratch. No more takeout or panic over what's for dinner at the last minute. I told you I got you covered. In addition to these 4 easy dishes, I've got even more healthy dinner recipes in my free 4-week meal plan, which I've linked to in the description below. It's the perfect resource to help get you started with meal prep. Okay, I need to know which one of these recipes you're going to try first. Let me know in the comments below. They're all so easy, you could try a different one each day of the week. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more easy, healthy recipes. And please share my channel with any friends and family who could use some quick dinner time inspiration. I swear that word of mouth really helps my channel grow and allows me to continue to provide free resources to you. Now that I've saved all that time on cooking, I'm going to kick back and relax for the rest of the evening with one of these tasty dishes. Thanks for hanging out in my kitchen today, and I'll see you in the next video.